What is business valuation like from a legal perspective?
The legal perspective is fraught with peril. Believe it or not, attorneys will hire a certified business evaluator or appraiser like myself. I appraised a law firm for purposes of selling it to its other partners. You see, someone needs a third party at a distance valuation. When you do it internally, obviously there's a bias. So the attorney will want to have the appraisal done by a third party. He will not want to do it himself. He will want to have it done by someone else. The key then, because of the legal issue, is that the person doing the appraisal has to have the authority, has to have the certification. In other words, the qualification of the appraiser is what makes it work or fail if there's ever a dispute later. When I do a business valuation or a business appraisal, I try to make it bulletproof. In the event that there's ever a dispute or, God forbid, litigation, my appraisal, my business valuation is bulletproof. It will stand up in court. It is authoritative and it is defendable, it is defensible, and it's basically bulletproof. So from a legal perspective, the key is to have the right qualifications and the right certifications for the business valuation, the business appraisal. And this is something that the attorneys will either rip apart if there's a problem, or pay a witness fee to someone like myself to testify on their behalf because they know the appraisal is strong.
What sort of qualifications and certifications would be required for that sort of role?
Well, there's a difference between the qualifications for a real estate appraiser, as an example, and a business appraiser or a business evaluation. There are dozens, literally dozens of institutions for training and certification. Some of those have more standing and some have less standing in the industry. But I will simply tell you the straightforward facts, especially when it comes to a court of law or there is a dispute. It has everything to do with the experience and the longevity and the success of the appraiser. When I have been brought to court to testify on an appraisal, I have never been knocked down by the opposing counsel who wants to tear it to pieces because of my experience. I can say I have done over 100 of these. Every single one of these 100 still stand. That actually has more credibility than you have a degree in this from Purdue or you have ASA after your name. With this respect, I might just put a small commercial in that I have actually formed something called the Appraisal Certification and Training Institute, ACTI, or Act 1. And I have been helping others learn the appraisal business and actually certifying them in small niche areas such as equipment and asset appraisals, also bank appraisals for the FDIC.